Hi everyone, welcome to our channel French Coffee. Here we're going to show you a small little French village, French town. Well, it's a village, okay. What they call a commune, okay. So not very many people at all, okay. It's decorated with nice hedgerows, down the pathways. So we're going to take you for a little mini tour. Look at this beautiful kept garden here. So beautiful. Look at that lovely shaped shed there. It's made of metal. So this is all the vegetable patch you need. Okay. Just look at those lovely leeks there. I'll try and get a close up of them. Look at them, all fresh in the ground. Look at that. If they're in the US, they'd be gone by now. Wouldn't you think so? Someone would just pull them up, So this is the backwards view of the house there. So look at that. It's just beautiful. Nice little house, vegetable patch there, enclosed. That's all you need. So we've got a nice some scrub land here. So that's the local Marie over there. We're going to pop over that in a minute. And then we're coming over a nice little bridge. But unfortunately the nice little river, the nice little brook here has dried up. It's gone for a trickle. They really need to get their pathways sorted out. Look, if you was elderly, you had some mobility issues. Look at this path here, man. But we're not complaining because we're in a beautiful location. Okay, let's trip over to the Marie. Look at this beautiful rose bush. A lot of these plants are just planted and maintained by the Marie. Nice little bike rack here. Bienvenue, containers, recycling. Put your trash there. We've got a nice little camping area here. Barbecue area. I saw some people doing a barbecue here the other day, not so long ago. I'm just looking at what this sign says. Dun, dun, dun. So it's really nice scrub land. I'm just reading what this post says, so it's safe to read. So look, you can turn it so you can match up what you want to say or what you want to see. So it tells you about the different plants and fauna here, what type of trees they are, So that's pretty good. Okay. Lots of fun things to do. And this is just a piece of scrub land that's attached to Marie, but you can come and sit here. No one's going to complain if you do or not. You got lovely apples you can pick. Not 100% sure if they're edible or not, but you could make some jam with them. I'm sure of that. Then over here, it tells you what apples they are. So that one there, I think it's Calvel Rouge, maybe. Who knows? But a nice explanation. So I don't know what's up there. We're not going up there. So we're going for a little walk. Okay, I will not show the location of this because we don't want people to come here. That's it. Okay. So this is an area for camping cars. Okay, you know, your caravans, you know, your big utility vehicles if you want to stay overnight. I think you paid the Marie so much for your electric, and then they unlock the thing for you. So this is the Marie thing here. So you can plug in your camper van here. You got your water here. So I don't know if you saw that, guys. So if you want some free water, there you go. So that's not too bad, is it? And this is a baguette machine. I mean, if you're so desperate for your baguette, you know, this is for you. And there's pizza machines like this called Pizza Queen, but it's not for me. Then you can pay by card. You put your little card in. There you go. No coins. It's all card. Doesn't say how much it is. So no, it accepts coins, but it's not accepting 2 cents or 1 cent coins. Okay. I think it's $1.25 for a baguette. We think. We might test it out one day. We might not. Okay. So there you go. Now we are gonna go for a little walk over this way. So that's your little Marie. Your typical little Marie in a very, very small commune. Look how much they put in the infrastructure there. You know, their local government buildings. You know, this is a really small, virtually non-existent commune, and that's cost a lot of money, you know. So we won't show you the location of it because there's a lot of information boards there. Okay, and we're not filming people's residence because it's a Sunday and people get annoyed. Okay, so everything's well maintained, isn't it? So we're crossing the road. No pampas. You see that pampas grass there? That's pretty good. I like these little fences with the little triangle cones on. Okay. I love the French houses. I'll hold the camera up steady for you guys. So we have a house similar to this, but not in this area. So we got a terraced house similar to that type of shape, but a lot smaller. That's the type of house you want, or pavilion. Okay, but these houses are so well maintained, and we love it. Oh my God. I'm trying not to walk too fast so the camera doesn't screw up. Okay. So you got lovely old buildings here. I mean, that roof is okay, but look at that. See it under the roof? Look how much attention that needs. I mean, look at that top of the crest there, the ridge line. I wouldn't touch this. Oh my god, look at that gap there. And people buy these type of houses. That just had a new roof within the last week. And look how nice that is. I saw the guys doing that. That is the typical French house that everybody wants and everybody aspires to. I need that house. Please give me that house. And this is a bit of a ruin. Got no idea who owns this. Oh my god. Those windows, see, I wouldn't touch this at all. Then we've got another little church here. Sorry, I'll go back to normal. So we've got an old well here. That's really nice. I'm sorry guys, I had it on double zoom. So I got no idea what this wooden thing is. Could it be a trapdoor? Maybe something for animals. Who knows? This looks interesting inside. Yep. So we've got a beautiful little church here. We'll see if it's open or not. Okay. We've got a beautiful little street. You see that house down there? We'll zoom in a bit. You see that? Those are these disgusting heat pumps. They make such a whirring noise all the time. You think it's air conditioning, but it's not. It's a heat pump. I'm not a fan of them. So there's actually a little baby restaurant there. So this is telling you where everything is. Magasin de Projecteurs. I think it's only open like 2 days a week. WC toilets, municipal well, cemetery and chapel. Then we got the war memorial here. This is from the First World War. They got 1914 to 1918 there. So we pay respect to these guys. Without them, we won't be enjoying this place right now. I think the one at the back is for the Second World War. Because someone was telling me the other day at the top of this street here that we just walked down by on the 31st of July 1944, some resistance fighters were killed. So even in a little village like this, there was some resistance. So Yeah. It's still a sensitive subject, but oh my God, it's open. So I'll just put it on wide angle, super wide. So there's nothing much in a French church. There's not much in the way of decoration. And as I'm walking up the front here, the temperature has just changed. It's gone really cold. So I'd like to say a prayer for all my subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. I pray for your health and well-being. I pray for your soul. I pray for any release of any pain or illness you have. I pray for your happiness. I pray for you wanting to achieve your goal into moving to France. And I wish you peace. Amen. Okay? So don't say I don't care about you guys, because I do. So you have the holy altar here, portrait of Jesus. You have the Holy Mary here. I'm not sure all the saints are. So you have to have Jesus again. Okay. This looks like an altarpiece. You've got simple stained glass windows. You can light a candle if you want, but I don't have any change on me at the moment. But we'll go to another place soon. Okay. So this is a typical church, but you find in a really, really small village. Okay. You got your pictures here, paintings here. Some modern, some are old. And then you have your confession box. If that's still used, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Then the baptism font here. So French churches are pretty bare, back to the United States or other parts of Europe. This is a Catholic church, obviously. Anglican churches got a bit more in them. But this is it. And for it to be open is incredible. I'll close the door. Respect the environment. So that is over there. So when it's open, we'll see if we can go in there. So it's just starting to rain. I mean, look at that big pink house there. My God. And the War Memorial. Every town has one, especially in Europe, even in the UK. I think there's only about 14 towns that haven't had anyone die from the First World War or the Second World War. Okay, for its population. That's in England. I don't know about France. But here we are. So this is a restaurant and bar here. Every little place will have a restaurant to it or a bar when it's open, of course, because it's France and you don't know when it's going to be open. Okay, so this is a Felder set. Okay, so they had a celebration on there last night. Look at that little house there, isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to see the cemetery. God. This is what everybody wants. Just imagine if you had lovely gates like this to your house. So these are the people coming back from the hunt. See? I mean, look at that lovely house there. Oh my God, isn't that lovely? Look at that. So all those vans just passing, people that have gone out on a wild boar hunt, I think. So that's why they got all the fluorescent things on, because it's a weekend. So they set up like a safety perimeter, and hopefully no one gets hurt, because they all got the bright coloured clothing on, because they don't want to accidentally shoot anyone, you know. So look at these lovely fields here. And take a little walk up the cemetery. So every little place has a kind of cemetery to it, you know. There's the back entrance to that house. So we see what's going on. It might be open, it might not be. Wow. Oh, it seems to be locked at the moment, but we will do another tour of this another day. Okay, we will come back to the cemetery. Okay, we will get in there, guys. Okay, don't worry about that. Oh, I think those guys are going back to their clubhouse association, because I think they have a building they use in the village here. So I'm not 100% sure. So there's nothing much up there, you know. So we're going back down. And that's the church we just went to. And that's that lovely house there. To buy a house like that, you're probably thinking 280,000 euros, 300,000 euros. you know, if you want to go completely crazy, or you can go at the medium end, get something for 60, 70,000 euros. There's still bargain properties out there. You just got to look for them, you know. But you just got to keep looking. You really need to be here in the ground in France to get that good property deal. Because it's not like the US where you have the MS listing, you know, where you see all the houses advertised with every realtor. But here in France, you know, you could have an estate agency advertising one set of properties, and across the road another realtor will have a completely different list of properties. So this is why you've got to go down and be on that ground to do your research and find your property. Okay. So this restaurant is never open. Never seen it open. So sitting outside. Oh, trying to show not too much of both sides. We're just coming down a little cute little bend. So you get strange looks from locals, you know. It doesn't bother me anymore, but when I first come here, it used to really bother me. But not anymore. Cute thing of the church. Isn't that a lovely picture? Wow. Let's come out. I'm careful not to get anything in. It's going to give it away. So this is a very typical town. I said town in a town. A very small commune. And just before I go, I just want to show you this cute street lamps here that they've got. Okay. You see that on that house there? These are the communal lighting. And they go on and off. So these will go off at 10 o'clock and everything is in darkness. So we're going to end with this lovely purple house here. Okay. Look at that. I think that's everyone's dream, don't you? Our American Canadian friends. That is everyone's dream house. Look at that. So I will get into the cemetery. I'll end it for now and see you soon, guys, on the channel. And I hope you've enjoyed watching, okay? Bye for now. God bless you all.